Καλημέρα παιδες, καλημέρα στα παιδιά, καλώς ήρθατε σε ακόμα ένα βίντεο στο κανάλι μου. Welcome back guys, good morning, this is TGS channel, and here we go. My day is off, my coffee, καφές, άδεια και βιντεάκι. So, coffee, days off, and, you know, video games, what else? So, today we're gonna handle the PAC-MAN fruit salad challenge. Σήμερα θα ασχοληθούμε με το challenge στο PAC-MAN, την πρόκληση στο PAC-MAN, την πρώτη που δημιουργώ, την πρώτη που φτιάχνω τέλος πάντων, που βάζω σε αυτήν τη μικρή κοινότητα, σε αυτήν τη μικρή γωνία στο YouTube. PAC-MAN, the fruit salad challenge. Τι είναι λοιπόν αυτό? What is that? You can play any version of the original PAC-MAN. I have to clarify this because I kind of made it a little bit more restricted first time I mentioned it. Any version of the original PAC-MAN counts. You want to play the 7800 version, you want to play the arcade version. I wouldn't advise you to play the Atari 2600 version. You technically can, but I don't think that would be the best for you, since, you know, this is called the fruit salad challenge. It's supposed to be fruit indicating the stages you clear. Λοιπόν, μπορείτε να παίξετε οποιαδήποτε έκδοση του PAC-MAN, του αρχικού PAC-MAN, του πρώτου, έτσι, όχι Mrs. PAC-MAN, not Mrs. PAC-MAN, pure all original PAC-MAN. Θέλετε να παίξετε την arcade version στα main, θέλετε να παίξετε την έκδοση στο Atari 7800, μπορείτε. 2D classical good PAC-MAN, and what you need to do is clear as many stages as you can. Those are represented by fruit down there and on the screen. So the more fruit you get, the more stages you end. That's, you know, your fruit salad, and that is basically your score. Λοιπόν, τι κάνετε? Παίζετε το παιχνίδι και όσες περισσότερες πίστες καθαρίσετε, οι οποίες σημαδεύονται από φρουτάκια κάτω στην οθόνη. Η πρώτη πίστα είναι το κεράσι, η δεύτερη πίστα είναι η φράουλα και πάει λέγοντας. Όσες περισσότερες πίστες καθαρίσετε, είναι ο αριθμός των φρούτων που έχετε συλλέξει, εξού και φρουτοσαλάτα. Και αυτό θα είναι και το σκορ σας, έτσι. Μπορείτε να με κάνετε tag στο βίντεο, έτσι ώστε να μπορώ να πάρω και να βάλω το σκορ σας στο leaderboard που φτιάχνω. Και αυτό στη συνέχεια θα προωθηθεί στο φίλο μου το Ράζα. So you can tag me on your video, on your attempt, if you attempt this. I can get the number of fruit that you collected, the number of stages you cleared, and add your name to the leaderboard I'm already having on my channel. So don't forget to tag me, or else I won't be able to track down your score, and then I'll forward that leaderboard to my friend Raza, because I think that's the legit thing. That's what you do. Λοιπόν, κάντε μετά στο βίντεο να δω το σκορ σας, να το φτιάξω, να το τοποθετήσω στο leaderboard, να καταχωρήσω το σκορ σας, και αυτό στη συνέχεια, όταν ολοκληρωθεί το leaderboard, έχετε χρόνο μέχρι το τέλος του Απρίλη. I called it, and you have to you can do this up until the end of April. Okay. So essentially this is an April Fool's challenge. No, I'm kidding. Λοιπόν, έχετε όλο τον Απρίλη να δοκιμάσετε. Μπορείτε να δοκιμάσετε όσες φορές θέλετε. Έτσι. Τις ζωές που σας δίνει το κανονικό, το PAC-MAN. So the lives you already have at PAC-MAN. You don't need to use just one life or anything. You know, the lives that the game gives you, this is what you use. It's not about the score, it's not about anything. It's about the number of stages you clear. Δεν είναι το score που θα φτάσετε, δεν είναι τίποτα άλλο περίεργο. Ούτε πόσα φαντάσματα θα φάτε, μετράει μόνο το πόσες πίστες θα καθαρίσετε. Και αυτό είναι και η φρουτοσαλάτα. This is the fruit salad challenge. So, I'll leave you with my very own attempt. I think I won't try to do it twice. Maybe, you know, if I feel like playing more Pac-Man or whatever, which I always do, but not like that, not like competitively. I usually go up against myself and try to do better. So there you go, guys. Fruit salad challenge. Feel free to try it. I'll be happy to see your attempts. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera now. So tag me down there on your video, and I'll be happy to see your attempt. So I'll leave you now with my very own attempt on the fruit salad challenge. See you. So there we go, Pac-Man. I'll try to have a commentary on this one, to make a commentary on this one. So yeah, we kick it off with Pac-Man, good old classic Pac-Man. I'm playing this on the PS4. It's the original arcade version of the game, and we can kick it off just by saying, if you have played Pac-Man before, but you don't really know the inner workings of Pac-Man, that can make a huge difference on how you play the game, and it more certainly make you able to play way better and break my record as well on the leaderboard here very easily as well, because I'm not an expert. I'm not just an average gamer with the knowledge of some basic stuff about Pac-Man that, I'd rather share with you and make this whole experience much more fun. So Pac-Man, it's a very simple concept. You know what you do. You understand what you have to do. You understand the goal, which is basically to eat everything in sight. The big round balls are the power pellets. Those momentarily change the ghost color into a blue one, and then you can basically turn the tables on them and eat them. And if you eat all of them, you get a big chunk of points. That's not really important for this challenge, but you can see already here that the points increase with each ghost you eat. So if you eat all of them, like the last one alone will give you 1600 points, which is a lot. So let me start off by saying that obviously each ghost moves differently during the game, and each ghost has its own very specific own homing corner. If that sounds crazy to you, yeah, it's true. They have their very own corners. So let's start saying that first, explaining that first, that the red ghost has its homing corner, and you can see that right now on the upper right side, and the pink one is on the upper left side. The cyan one is on the bottom right corner. And obviously the orange one, the last one that I didn't mention, it goes down there right now and tries to go away on the bottom left corner. So those are their homing corners. Why are those important? They're very important because the ghosts never move without a purpose. Never move for no rhyme or reason, with no rhyme or reason. They move because the algorithm tells them what to do at specific times. I lost with the pink one, and I'll explain how that happens, how you can lose against the pink one. So their homing corners are important because the ghosts have two different modes in which they move in. The first one is the scatter mode, in which they move to their specific corners, the homing corners, and the hunting mode, the chasing mode, which is what they do essentially when they're chasing you. But when they're chasing you, they don't just chase you. No, they don't just do that. No. They have a very specific algorithm, and they move in a very specific pattern. So I'll try my best to help you understand how these ghosts move. But I'm pretty sure I'll kind of a little bit confuse you with the CN one, because it's also confusing for me. So yeah, I'll start off with the easier ones to understand. And first we have Shadow. We have the red ghost. And basically, as his Japanese name suggests, Shadow, he moves right behind you. He targets you. Imagine as if Pac-Man has a dot in his center. This is what the red ghost targets at all times. So it's the easier one to understand. He's also the fastest in later rounds of the game. He kind of speeds up as time goes by, and he's really hard to avoid, even if you have an open space to move. And speaking about speeds, Pac-Man is slower while eating, obviously, and he's faster when turning through corners than the ghosts. Keep that in mind. So you can turn faster, but you cannot outrun them, especially in later rounds. You have to use the corners, and you have to go through spaces that you have eaten the dots to be as fast as you can be. But I don't want to confuse you with that. Look, like I said, the red ghost goes right after you. Let's talk a little bit about the orange ghost. The orange ghost essentially initially seems as if it's going right after you, exactly like the red one. But here's the deal. When you get too close to the orange one, and there is an available corner that helps it try to reach its homing corner, it will just turn and flee. It will not go after you. It's a scaredy cat. You can use this to your advantage. So if you didn't know that, now maybe your views on the orange ghost will change a little bit. Maybe you'll start to be a little less afraid of it, because it's a scaredy cat. When you reach a corner, when you reach a point like that, you get too close to it, and there is a corner available for it to go and try and reach its homing corner, it'll just turn and flee. Keep this in mind. Unless they change modes, the ghosts cannot do it 180. So let's just say you're behind the red ghost and it's moving forward. It cannot do, and it will not do a 180 and get you. It will only do that if it's time for it to change, to fluctuate between modes, to go from hunting mode to scatter mode and vice versa. This is the only chance that would happen, which that would mean you're quite unlucky. And as time goes by, they start to forget the changing modes. They just go hunting mode all the time. So you can also use this to your advantage. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't be saying that to you. Maybe I shouldn't confuse you more than I'm already doing. I'm pretty sure I'm making you feel confused. But yeah, the orange one is the scaredy cat. Go too close to it, the first corner it will find will try to get away from you. I'm trying to oversimplify it a little bit. The red one goes right after you. The pink one, I think it gets me the most. And the pink one tries to ambush you. It initially feels as if it's moving exactly like the red one, but it doesn't, because it tries to target a point ahead of you, a few spaces ahead of you. But there is a programming mistake that was left in with the pink one. So if your Pac-Man is facing upwards, the pink ghost will try to target a spot ahead of you and to the left of the screen. So you can make it turn if you use your placing of Pac-Man, your pacing of Pac-Man and your placing of Pac-Man at a right spot. If you're facing upward, you'll make it turn to the left. You'll make it try to reach the left side, up and ahead of you. If you're facing downwards, the same thing happens, but reverse. You can make it go to the right side. So the pink one really tries to ambush you, get ahead of you, while the red one tries to get right behind you, like a shadow, exactly like a shadow. Keep this in mind. The orange one, again, is the scaredy cat. And now let's get down to business with the cyan one, because this is the really hard one to describe. Now, the cyan one essentially tries to stay ahead of you, like the pink ghost, but the distance decided in which he tries to stay ahead of you is decided by the distance you have, with the red ghost. So it just doubles the distance that it's between you and the red ghost, two spaces ahead of you. It doubles that distance and tries to stay ahead of you. And I know that sounds confusing. It's because it is. It moves erratic. Its moves are erratic, and you can't really understand where it's gonna be. But keep this in mind. It doesn't actively go after you. It tries to make a pincer attack on you using the spot that as a target the spot that Blinky is and the distance it has, the distance that separates you and Blinky. Blinky is the red ghost, it's the shadow ghost. So I know that's confusing, and obviously it's a very unpredictable ghost. It gets me plenty of times. Maybe I'm able to avoid a little more than the pink ghost, because while I understand the pink ghost the most, the CN1 can still get you. It can still get you because it's unpredictable. That's all there is to it. There's nothing really much to explain other than that. You know, the pink ghost, yeah, it's understandable, but if just you move to the right spot at the wrong time, it can get ahead of you. Sometimes I get to confuse it, sometimes not. You know, it's just what it is. And you saw that right there, I tried to get too close to it and make it go to the left side of the screen. That's what I tried to do, but it didn't work, obviously. Yeah, there are other few key elements here. That there is that spot I'll try to mark on this video, those two corridors, and essentially when you go down through these corridors, the ghosts can and will follow you. But if you go through these corridors from below to up, like what I did right now, see, the ghosts did not follow me. And that's just something that you can use to your advantage. So moving upwards through these two spots, if you have the ghosts following you behind, they can't reach you from below. They can only reach you from above through these two corridors that I'm pinpointing right now, with those, whatever I'll put there, I don't know. I'll put something there. I'll put two stickers on those two corridors. So the ghosts can go downwards, but not upwards. See, they can't follow me right now. So this is something you can use to your advantage. There's where I lost, and essentially this is where I start losing my grip of the game. I lose my focus a little bit. I get too cocky. Yeah, it happens. But I have a pretty nice fruit salad, and that's all there is to it. So I will try now to minimize my talking and let everything sink in on how the ghosts move. Pac-Man is a fun game. Pac-Man is the prime example of something that has simple design and can still be very addictive and very fun to play even to this day. It's easily, hands down, the most recognizable video game character of all time. I think I'm not wrong about that. I read this somewhere and it makes perfect sense. He's more recognizable than Mario himself. Yeah, it's Pac-Man. Who doesn't know Pac-Man? And at this point, you know, because there are also like patterns that you can use, every level after like the first apple stage, I basically do the same thing. I take the same routes. I'll try to do the kiss move. See how the pink ghost just turned and left? It's because I confused it. It tries to stay ahead of me. So because I got too close to the junction there, I made it go to the left side of the screen. That's very nice. So yeah, and I'll lose right now to the orange ghost of all people, of all ghosts. So yeah, that's the game. Thanks for watching, guys. Try it yourself. Thank you.